So once you've finished all the balancing and your batteries are charged, then you're ready to turn your Centurion on and begin filming. There is no programming necessary. If you want to fine-tune some of the gimbal's performance, then you can plug it into the software, but otherwise you're just ready to go right when you turn it on. So the power switch is located by the yaw motor, and it's right in between the hand grip, the single grip, and the yaw motor. It's the silver button back here. When you turn it on, face it to the side, you're going to want to make sure that the gimbal is completely steady and give it about 5 seconds to calibrate at startup. If there's movement, it will still start up, but it's not going to calibrate the sensor. And it's a really good habit just to make sure that you have the gimbal completely stable. Give it time to do the initiating calibration, and then you can begin your filming. So we'll go ahead and push this power switch. You'll hear the beginning beeps where it's calibrating, and then now your gimbal is ready to operate. You may have seen the motors kind of level out there just a little bit. So right now, the gimbal is in a lock mode. So I can move the handlebars around and the gimbal is always going to stay pointing in one direction. If you want to change this, then there is the joystick with a built-in mode switch. And that's right underneath here by my pointer finger. The joystick you can use to kind of trim your position. Say right now I want the lens to point at the camera, then I can trim it with the joystick. So you can trim the yaw left and right, and you can trim the pitch up and down. That looks about good right there. So to change modes, you'll push that joystick. 1 push we have programmed for the follow mode, 2 pushes is for the lock pitch mode, and 3 pushes is for this fully lock mode where it does not move on you. So let's go ahead and change to the follow mode, which is going to be probably what you like to use the most. So we'll just go 1 push, and then now we're in a follow mode. So it tracks my movements up and down and left and right. And then we'll go 2 pushes. So I'm just pushing the joystick right underneath here. I'm pushing straight up on it because I'm inverted. So we'll go 1, 2. And now your pitch is locked, so it doesn't move on you. This is really good for walking, so you don't get that unwanted up and down movement. You still want to be careful to not move the gimbal vertically up and down because it doesn't stabilize for that movement. But the yaw will track left and right how you want it to. If you want to invert it, what you want to do to change that is go ahead and turn the gimbal off. So I'll grab the camera or lens, and then I'm going to invert the whole gimbal around it and set it down. Let's straighten this grip out. And we're in a nice comfortable position for operating right here. So I'm going to keep it level, and I'm going to push the power switch and not move the gimbal for about 5 seconds. So it just will do its initiating calibration. And motors have fired up. So now we're ready to operate in this position. And again, we're in the follow mode. This is going to be the most intuitive, easiest for following a subject. So the Centurion is as simple as that. I haven't needed to program anything. I just balance the camera properly and I'm ready to operate. So I hope you enjoy your Glidecam Centurion, and thanks for watching the tutorial.